what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lana. I'm so happy to be back. I hope you're all doing well. Today I have like an interesting video, I think. It was just like on my heart, and I was like, let me just write down just daily affirmations and reminders that I need sometimes, and I'm sure many others can relate to as well. We just often just go through life and just, we forget how important gratitude is, how important it is to love yourself and give the love back to yourself as you would to others. And just, remember that you're on your own journey and you're just learning. You're literally going through life, you're learning every day. So just, we gotta just calm down sometimes and just rest, take it easy, and just take a deep breath, truly. So yeah, I came up with a few little daily reminders and just affirmations to remind yourself throughout the day when things are feeling heavy and stressful. And I'm sure some of these you guys already know, and I'm just here to remind you as well as myself, anyone that may need to hear it today or whenever you watch this video. So yeah, some of them I did find online, some of them I threw in of my own, but it doesn't really matter. They're all just good things to just keep in mind. So yeah, let's just get started. Some I will like kind of elaborate on, some I will just, if you know, because it's pretty simple. So yeah, the past cannot be changed. No matter what we do, the past cannot be changed. We learn from that past and we move on and hopefully do better, okay? Like so many days I just be dwelling on things that happened. I'm like, girl, it happened. Like, you can't change it anymore. Like, so badly. I'm like, oh my god, I wish I can go back like 5 years, like 10 years. Like, oh, like I just, I messed up. Like, well, you messed up already. Like, it happened. So just let it go. That's a deep one for me. Opinions don't define your reality. We go through life, and I'm gonna talk about like from my point of view. I don't want to just jumble everyone in. But I go through life, and I'm sure a lot of people do, like, you just care so much what others think. Like, what are they gonna think? Like, well, who cares what they're gonna think? They don't have to live in your life. They don't have to, they're not like in your shoes every day. Like, who cares what they think? Like, do what you want to do. As long as it's not hurting anyone or yourself, just do the damn thing. Listen, like, especially like if it's like acquaintances or some friends or whatever, like they can be in your life today and then tomorrow you don't even like know each other, like you're strangers. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? Whatever you want to do, whatever's on your heart, whatever dream you've had, whatever it may be, just do it. Don't care. And also like about how you look. Like, listen, if you feel good, that's the most important thing. Opinions do not define anything. You gotta love yourself through it all, okay? Yeah. Everyone's journey is different. So many times we try to replicate what we see, whether it be online, whether it be in reality, in our own everyday lives. Everyone's journey is different. You don't know what advantages or what disadvantages they've had in life, where they've come to, like what has led to their today, what has led to where they are today. Everyone's journey is different. For some people it's like, nothing, like it's easy, or so we think it's easy. No one knows what they go through, so try to be easy on yourself. Try to understand that we're all living our own lives. Like, we can't have the same journey because that's just not possible. We come from different backgrounds, from different cultures, from different countries, from different just homes. Like, one household can look so different from another, and our home life from childhood like defines us. But I mean, it could be changed throughout life, but it does define a good portion of our lives until we decide to make our own, you know. So yeah, it just, everyone's journey is different. Okay. um Things always get better with time. Now this is a tricky one because, you know, everyone's like, time heals all, time heals all. And I hope it does. I really do. But when you're in a moment when things are hard, it's like, girl, when is it gonna heal? Because I'm done. I'm done dealing with this heartbreak, heartache, or whatever, you know, whether it be relationship, family, career, whatever it may be, you know. It's just like, you know, but you get wiser, you learn from that time, from what happened, and with time you will, you know, take better approaches with life, and just, you know, hopefully it just gets better, truly. Judgments are a confession of character. So yeah, I mean, listen, sometimes people say things that should be kept inside, and it truly shows who they are as a person, because words are so hurtful sometimes. Like, they hurt more than other ways that, you know, of like bullying, or just, you know, any sort of abuse. Like, I mean, of course, you know, they're all terrible, but it's just like, whether it be from family, whether it be relationship, whether it be friendship, like, you know, there's like a lot of petty friends, a lot of just like negative, just like want you to do bad, so much, so bad. Like, they just don't want you to like succeed. And, you know, like, we just gotta, instead of listening to that judgment, instead of taking it to heart, we gotta separate ourselves from those people. We gotta just be like, I don't care what you have to say, I know who I am, and this just shows who you are, you know what I mean? Of course there are, you know, exceptions to everything, because sometimes we do need a little tough love, but everything within limit, you know. So yeah, overthinking will lead to sadness. I am a victim of overthinking. I will go through a scenario, a narrative, like, so many times. I'm like driving myself insane. Why are you overthinking it? Like, just do it. Like, these what ifs, like this fear of something, of the unknown. It's just, and then again, you know, the regretting and all that. Like, girl, if you want to be happier, stop overthinking. Easier said than done, I know. Happiness is found within. I truly believe this one. Like, if you're at peace, if you are happy inside, like, if you are good with yourself, ain't nothing anyone can do or say, or situation that you may be in, will bring you down, you know. Because, but unfortunately, it's so hard. It's really hard. Positive thoughts create positive things. You know, there's just so much negativity in this world, and we just need some positivity. We just need to just believe, have hope, just see the good in things. Because when you go into a situation with a negative mindset, the chances of things not working out for you are so much higher than if you believed in whatever you were, you know, seeking out, or whatever it may be. If you go to that situation with a better mindset, with like just positivity in your heart and your soul, I honestly think that things may work out for you, you know, just a lot better than negativity. So that's something I'm definitely working on, because some days are harder than others. Like, we're so hard on ourselves. So yeah, just positivity there, you know. Smiles are contagious. This is just a cute little one. You know, obviously we don't gotta smile if we want to, you know. Oftentimes, like, oh, just smile. Like, why are you, man? I will smile if I want to, but I think that smile goes a long way, especially if you see, like, I don't know, sometimes, like, we see someone, like, kind of being a little down, like, maybe just a little, you know, cheer them up a little bit, maybe make a little joke, you know, depending on, you know, the situation. Kindness is free. Listen, there have been so many times where I'm like, wow, like, you really had to go and be, like, a mean person? Wow, okay, cool. Listen, I know people are going through their own things, but, like, don't take it out on a stranger. Like, for what reason? Like, I don't know you, you don't know me. Just be kind. Like, truly, we don't know what anyone is going through in their life. You know, and even if, like, I'm going through something, I can't say I will never, because you know, maybe there have been times where I've been a little rude or whatever. But, you know, just from what I can't tell you, I will never go out of my way to take it out on someone else, because it's just not their fault. It's not, you know, we're all going through something. So yeah, just try to be a little kinder to yourself and others. You only fail if you quit. Listen, everything, you know, within whatever the circumstance may be, but we really gotta, like, believe in ourselves, like, believe in our worth, believe in our dreams. Just keep pushing, because, like it says, we only fail if we quit. Like, just let go of the what ifs. Like, let it go. Especially, like, if you have a good head on your shoulders, like, if your plan, like, even a plan can go wrong. I'm not saying that, but just keep pushing. What goes around comes around. Karma is real. Yeah, just, if you're gonna do someone dirty, if you're gonna, yeah, you may get some of it back, you know. So yeah, obviously, like, we shouldn't live our lives like, you know, oh, I have to be a good person, I have to be a person, like, oh, you know, like, well, you know, it'll come back to me. Like, no, like, obviously everything, you know, depends on what you're going through, and just life, like, but don't, like, intentionally hurt someone and just expect that, you know, all is good, you know, because it's not. You should want to be a good person, but, you know, just be mindful of how you treat others. Never neglect or ignore your intuition. It's your protection. I truly believe in intuition and just your gut telling you. And you gotta listen. You gotta listen to that intuition, because it is protecting you. It wants you to do better for yourself. And if you ignore it, you are just asking for problems, truly. And I'm saying that to myself, like, girl, listen, like, relax for a second and listen to your intuition. Like, don't jump into things. Like, girl, just take a step back, because if you listen to what is in your heart, in your mind, you know, a lot of things can be avoidable, truly. So yeah, make a pros and cons list when you're making a decision, especially important decisions. I learned this quite recently, and, you know, the thing with me is, like, I used to love to write just, like, my thoughts and everything, like, just keep a little journal, diary, whatever you may call it. But as I've gotten older, I've kind of neglected that. Like, I try not to be too much in my own thoughts. Like, I often felt like, oh, I was like, you know, like, why are you, like, writing it out? Like, what's the point, you know? So I guess I kind of stopped that. But honestly, writing a pros and cons list, and just whatever decision you have in mind, like, don't go into it with, like, just not like no information, no research, like just do a little bit of research, you know, make a little pros and cons list. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, just to outweigh, like, does the good outweigh the bad? You know what I mean? Like, is this worth it? Is this worth my time, my energy, my money? Do I see, you know, does this have potential? You know what I mean? Like a little pros and cons list. Listen, that would save me a lot. So yeah, it's okay to be selfish. It's your life. You matter. Mm-hmm. You know, we put such stigma on being selfish, and if someone, like, you know, in your family, like friendships and relationships, like if someone decides to put themselves first, the first thing, oh, you're selfish, or you don't care about nobody else. Listen, like, this is my life. Like, what you mean I don't, like, I have to care about myself first. Like, I have to care, like, is this worth my energy, my time? Is this like a priority to me? Like, is this gonna hurt me, or is it gonna do good for me? You know what I mean? Like, and I hate that selfish became such a bad thing, because it's not. Like, unless you're hurting someone, like actually genuinely hurting someone, like, then it's bad, obviously. But if you're just protecting your peace, protecting, like, you know, just your energy, like, energy is so, like, it has such a value, like who you surround yourself with, like, truly. I just, like, let's stop stigmatizing the word selfish, because there ain't nothing bad about that word, especially if it's, you know, for your own good and not hurting anyone. You know, I just gotta but yeah, I truly, like, I want to just take back that, you know, the meaning behind selfish, because it's a good thing. It's really protecting you as well. So yeah, that goes for protect your peace for an easier, more sane, and happier life. We often look for, oh, like, I want an easy life. I want a happy life. And oftentimes it goes for materialistic things, which, of course, materialistic, you know, financial, like, just being a good financial state, like, obviously that's like wonderful. Like, it literally, like, you know, when you got money, you got a lot of good things. Like, I'm not gonna say that, but no matter where you are in life, you have to learn to protect your peace. Because peace, at the end of the day, peace and health, game changing. Like, they're game, like, they just, they those two things are, like, you know, obviously money, like, you know, again, yeah, that is definitely part of that. But peace, you know, when you got all those things, of course, you have more peace. But just wherever you may be in life, and, like, obviously we're not all blessed with, you know, financial blessings, I guess. So yeah, like, wherever you may be in life, just protect your peace. It doesn't have to be anything grand. Just know your worth, know your value. Like, if there's a way to get out of a certain situation, do it. Do not stay feeling stuck anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, peace is everything. It's everything. So yeah. Feel your feels, but never dwell on them afterwards. This is also another one that I learned recently. I think oftentimes we can't get past those bad feelings we may have for ourselves, for others, for just how things worked out. And I'm not saying don't think about it, like, whatever, but once you've felt those feelings through, that's, like, stop it right there. Don't continue dwelling on it, like, that, because that can lead to a year, multiple years, and then you're just left with this unhappiness, like, just this void. Like, no, like, feel them out. If you gotta see someone, if you gotta write it out, do that, but just let it go afterwards. And I know that's so much easier said than done, and I'm girl, I am still working on that. But there's so many times I'm just like, why am I thinking about it? Like, this happened, like, not today, not yesterday. That's what I'm doing. Like, why am I thinking about this? Don't do that. So yeah. What's meant for you shouldn't hurt so bad. Um, you know, oftentimes like we try to make something work so bad, like so bad. Like we go through literally every obstacle, every challenge on this earth, like trying to make this one thing work, or whatever, relationship, career, anything, truly. Um, like if it's meant for you, like it should not hurt that bad. Like I'm not saying it should be easy or like just like no challenges involved. Everything does take work, but it shouldn't like hurt, like just out of this world, like pain. Like it should not bring you that. You know what I mean? And obviously, unfortunately, we learned that after the fact. After we've gone through some of the things that the bad pain and all that. But like, if it's meant for you, it should not be like, it should not be out of this world. It's just painful, truly. If it's meant to be, it will be. That those two go together. Yeah, just it will be, truly. So yeah, never force anything. We're all living our own chosen destinies. Now this, I'm not 100% sure, but sometimes I do think that we kind of, I don't know how, like, when I got this feeling, but I truly believe that, like, we chose our death. Like, I mean, I think it's more like a religious, spiritual kind of belief, but I truly do think that, like, we chose our destinies at birth, or maybe even before. This is, again, like, this is if you, are a spiritual, religious person, I kind of am. But if you don't, it's okay. So yeah, I like, don't force anything. Like, whatever is meant to be will be. If it's for you, it will be. Yeah, truly. Never force anything to work out, like a relationship, a friendship, even like family. Like sometimes there's so many things that family members go through with each other. Like, don't force it. Don't force it. If they come around, that's great. If not, that's fine. Okay, like if it's for you, it will be. We're just living out our destinies. Like, I mean, I don't know about this one too much, but sometimes I do feel that. You know what I mean? Because like, how are we all going through these things? You know what I mean? There's actually like a book that I was recommended. It's called Your Soul's Plan, and I think it kind of goes into this kind of theory. I don't remember the author's name. I tried to get into it, like it was a little bit boring. No shade, no tea. But like I do understand like the emphasis and like the what they're trying to get readers to, understand, or, kind of, it was the meaning of life, truly. So yeah, I mean, it could be. I mean, we don't know. Never stay where you're not wanted. You can't change people or how they feel or treat you. You know what I mean? Like, oh gosh. Because like, you will have your own ways, you will have your own beliefs, you will have your own way of living life. You can't change anyone, you can't make anyone feel that way, whether it be religious, whether it be just, like I don't know, I'm a vegan, you like me, you know what I mean? Like, that's like a little, but like, I think some people can make it work, but it's really hard because like you just are like, you have such different beliefs, but also like deeper than that, like there's so many times where people think, oh, I can make this person love me, I could change how they treat me. Like, no. No. Mm-mm. If they loved you, you would know, truly. And sometimes it's one of those things where it's like a right person but wrong time, and that happens so often, and it's so sad to see it, because you just know that there could be something with these people, but it's the wrong time. Like, they're just, this one is here, that one is here, and that's okay, but that's just their journey, that's just their life, and we just can't force it. Like, you gotta, again, choose yourself, So yeah, time is precious. Spend it wisely with those that matter. Oh girl, time sometimes I'm like, wow, like I just felt like I was like 5 like yesterday, like where did time go? And you know, it really does fly. Like it flies so fast. Like things change from like yesterday to tomorrow. You know what I mean? And we just often take it for granted. But gosh, like just spend it with the ones that you love. Spend it with who matters to you. And you know, make the best out of it. Truly, like I know, like this is such a busy world that we live in, that we often forget to check in on with each other and just make sure that we spend that quality time with each other. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's honestly a reminder for everyone, I think. So yeah. Let's see. Don't fear anything. Let the fear you. Girl. Fear is crazy because it really can control you. Like it controls you from within. Like it's like oh, I'm not even gonna do it. Like I'm just scared. I just don't know what's gonna happen. Like we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like gosh, why do we live in fear? Like I just don't understand. And sometimes like I see people that are just, they seem so fearless, like truly, like from within, like internally and externally, just fearless. They're just living life to the fullest. I'm like, wow, that is beautiful. I strive for that. I would love that, but I don't have it in me. So yeah, but if you got something on your soul that's like that, you know that you have a purpose for this, don't fear it. Don't fear the what is. Don't fear something bad happening, because we gotta live it through. You know what I mean? We gotta at least try to make it happen for ourselves. You know, whatever it may be. So yeah, face challenges head on. Don't just sweep it under or like, oh, I'm gonna deal with that tomorrow. No. We gotta be, adults. We gotta just be like, no, I'm dealing with this today. I don't want to bring these challenges, these hardships to tomorrow, to the future. I want to deal with this today. I want to be at peace. Just face those things. Face them with confidence and just knowing that you got this. So yeah. No matter how hard you try, you can't control every outcome in life. We are not fortune tellers. No, we're not. I mean, unless maybe someone does have that gift. I still kind of am like 50-50 on that, if I really believe people really got that gift. But sometimes people really do amaze me. So, But regardless, we just cannot control everything. Like, sometimes I see people, like, I'm like, sometimes I have days where I'm like, I feel like I just need to have everything in control. But sometimes I'm like more of like a go with the flow type of girl. It depends on the day. It depends on the situation. You know what I mean? But listen, like we just cannot control everything. Like, just like we can't control other people, how things are gonna work out. Like, we just can't control everything. And this is like if you plan and God laughs or something like that. This is another one of those religious things. But like, yeah, like you can have like this whole like elaborate plan for yourself, for your day, for your future, for whatever it may be. And things just may not work out like that. And that's just because we can't control everything. Like, we can only control how we react and how we move on forwards with whatever may be thrown at us. So yeah. This is the next two are like more like religious. Talk to God, thank God for everything, and listen to God. This is for the girls and guys and everyone in between. If you have that spiritual calling in you, if you believe in God, believe in something above, just like talk to God, like pray, that can look any way that you are comfortable with. Like, we're all on such different journeys in this life, such different just mindsets and beliefs. So yeah, just do it however you feel comfortable. Just do it from your heart. Make sure you really believe what you're saying, what you're speaking out. And sometimes things kind of fall into place, and we just gotta listen to God. Like, what is he trying to tell us? You know what I mean? And that's another one of those like intuitions situations where I think intuition is really guided by God. And of course, I'm not gonna try to push anything on anyone. This is what I believe, and but like I said, these are a little bit more spiritual. Yeah, like intuition is such a gift. Like, it's a gift from God, what I believe. And when we neglect it, like, it's not good for anyone, truly. So yeah, just pray on it, pray over it, and pray through it. Prayer is beautiful. It's such a it's when you just put things in God's hands. You know what I mean? Like, you just let go and just let God handle it, because there's only so much. There's only so much that, like, what's the saying, like, God only gives you as much as you can handle. You know what I mean? Any battle that we face in this life, it's as much as we can handle. He knows that we're strong. He knows that we can get through it. We just gotta have that hope, that belief, that faith. So yeah. And lastly, you carry so much love in your heart. Give some to yourself. Just like you love others, just like you treasure and value what they bring into your life and the joy that they bring you. Give that joy to yourself. Give that love, that respect. Give it to yourself, because we shouldn't lose ourselves in others and in situations and just the everydays of life, and a lot of us do lose ourselves in whatever the case may be, and we forget to love ourselves. We forget that, like, we are making this happen for ourselves. Like, we are so great. So yeah, love yourself, love others, and make sure the love is always reciprocated, if you know. So yeah, that was the list I had for you guys. Just little daily affirmations, daily reminders, that we should kind of just keep in the back of our minds, just for those hard, challenging days. Life is hard. Life is great too. We just gotta understand that there's a balance. There's, like, some days are good, some days are, unfortunately not so good. But we gotta know that there's better days, there's better moments that we just gotta value and just hope for, and yeah, just believe in that, whatever challenge we have, we can overcome it, truly. So yeah, I don't know, this is on my heart. It does feel a little bit weird talking about it, because I'm not someone that really gets too deep, but I felt like it was my calling for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.